الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So before we begin, we're going to begin at 1:30 inshallah sharp, and we'll end by 1:40. That's the target. We'll finish within 10 minutes, unlike our normal time to extend for 1 hour, for half an hour. So I'd like to go over the quick and brief guidelines that we have, the 10 steps, so everyone is aware. And those who have not seen can also read them around the premises that we've posted. So these are the masjid opening rules, reopening rules. All worshippers must wear masks, gloves, and bring a personal prayer mat. No entry otherwise. No entry is without mask or prayer mat. There's no entry. So please make sure to have those essential items. Mask and prayer mat is required. Please don't mind if someone requests you to exit. Please exit. Place prayer rug on marked red tape as you've seen them, and mashallah you're already doing, and pray only in the marked area 6 feet apart. Once salah has finished, worshippers must wait to be directed to leave by rows. It's very important we follow this last rule, because once everything ends, people start going toward the exits. That's a problem. So what we're going to do is try to have people leave by rows. So most likely it'll be that third row in front of me will be the first one to exit, then moving on up, then moving back. Okay, inshallah? This is again to keep everyone's safety in mind. No individual sunnah or nafil can be performed at the masjid. Please adhere to that. You can perform them at home. For those of you who have any real dire difficulty to perform anywhere else, you're going to work or whatever it is, just wait and inshallah let everyone exit and then you can pray. But it's best to pray at home, okay? No gatherings of any sort will be permitted before or after prayers. Please do not socialize outside. There are people watching. If these numbers start increasing, and we have to remember this is going to be for the long run, right? If these numbers start increasing, we get complaints, it's just extra headache, extra problems we'll deal with. So let's just follow those protocols, exit swiftly and quickly out, no socializing before or after. Brothers will enter from the front door and leave from the side. So brothers are coming from there, please exit this way. Sisters will enter from the side corner door and use the same for exiting. So they're coming from this back door here, front next to this main door. They're going to go up and then come down from the same. The brothers can also go to the basement from the back entrance and exit from the same. Bring plastic, non-plastic bags for your shoes. We have provided them. You don't have to worry about that, inshallah. But if you can, have a permanent bag. You know how people have grocery bags, permanent grocery bags they take? Just like that, if you can have a permanent shoe bag, bring it, inshallah. It'll help save some plastic. We're also pro-green and go green. After using the bathroom or making wudu, the area must be sanitized by users. That's only if you need to. Please try not to use the bathroom and the wudu area in the masjid. If you really need to, obviously, you know, nature calls, you gotta go. But you must sanitize the area properly. Number 9, the elderly and those who have underlying health conditions are recommended to pray at home. So I understand that you wish to come to the masjid, and you are taking this upon yourselves, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept it from you. But the guidance from the Sharia is that pray at home. That's the guidance from the Sharia. I'm not making this up. This is from the Quran and Sunnah. Your safety is important to me and important to the ummah. You can pray, you should. It's better for you to pray at home. Number 10, children under the age of 12 are not allowed. Basically puberty, we just put a number there, but we don't want to mention puberty. So anyone past that age, prior to that age, there's no need. Please, as much as we love having children, and this masjid promotes having children, this is just not the time or situation to accommodate that at this point. That's pretty much it. And inshallah, in a few minutes, we'll begin. The prohibition for the sunnah and nafil is obviously not during this time. You can perform that. It's primarily after we're done. Jazakallah khair. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept it from us. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow us to be patient in this difficult time and share in each other's difficulties and come out stronger, happier, and closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi. Yeah, if you can take your shoes and place them on the rack, but it's okay, inshallah. Yeah. So one thing, we're all learning. We're all trying to figure this out together. You can put them on the rack. You can leave them. We'll finalize by next Jummah what is the best protocol. You can place them, leave them here. It's okay. We're gonna figure out what is the best protocol, inshallah. It's gonna take some time. I'm sorry? Go downstairs, yes. Where's our... Oh, but the mirror's there, okay. Brother Tanvir better knows if a person can pray here or downstairs, inshallah. Okay, there you go. There you go. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله وحده والصلاة والسلام على من لا نبي بعده. قال الله تعالى في كتاب العزيز والفرقان المجيد بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم لئن شكرتم لأزيدنكم صدق الله العظيم. My respected brothers, elders, sisters, youngsters, just 3 points I'd like to share with you briefly. One, on a personal level. Second, on a community level. And third, on a level of humanity. Number 1, personal level. Going through this pandemic, this is an opportunity from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to reflect, to take this time to develop ourselves in a manner that was never allotted to people before. We're always encouraged, especially in the month of Ramadan, one of the special, most sacred worships of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is to be in i'tikaf. And that worship is seclusion. And it comes in the most blessed time of the year, the most blessed month of the year, the most blessed action in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, fasting, the month of Ramadan, the month in which Quran is revealed. What is Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam encouraged to do? Isolate himself, reflect, recognize within himself things that are happening, what's going on. Pay attention to our own internal feelings, emotions, attitudes, approaches to life, worldview. Everything starts here. Everything. On a personal level, if we're not taking advantage of this unique type of i'tikaf, we're not taking advantage of this, then we are losers. We are witnessing things about our own parents, our own children, our own siblings that we had no idea. We didn't even know that our parents, our children, our siblings had certain tendencies or things about them that perhaps we've learned through this pandemic that we would have never learned the rest of our life because of such close proximity, being together. Use it as an opportunity to connect with those who Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has established a bond with through blood. Through blood. Through this, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will become closer to us, you and me, if we truly take this as a lesson to develop ourselves. Hafiziyah, those of you who don't know, one of the most senior imams in our community in the New York City area. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless him, give him a long life. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. So our objective is to use, number one, our personal experience in this time to develop ourselves. So I want us to look back. What are the issues that I am facing as a man, as a woman, as a daughter, as a father, mother? What are those issues I'm facing with these other relationships in my own household? Where am I lacking? This is the time to do it. This is the time to develop. This is the time to analyze. Pay close attention. Be extra sensitive to our own selves, our own behaviors, and others, and how we react. Number two, on a community level, this is not the time to disconnect with each other. Call each other. Use technology. Zoom. Engage. Initiate. Friends, people you met, even today, before leaving, no socializing outside, but you can say, I remember seeing you in the masjid, it's been a long time. Can I get your number? Can we talk? Email. Create a platform online for you to meet, for you to call each other. This is not the time to disconnect. It's the time to rekindle relationships in new ways and use technology. This is a blessing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. All the times technology has been used in wrong manner, this is a good, positive way to use it. Connect. And on a humanitarian level, this is a little bit of a sensitive topic and it's extensive, but briefly, Black lives matter. Black lives matter. All lives matter. The issue between the two, the politics between the two, whatever these issues are going on, at the end of the day, wherever there is oppression, wherever there is injustice, wherever someone is being wronged, that is our jihad. That is our jihad. Our jihad is not to oppress, to take innocent lives. That is not the narrative. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has taught us the sacred jihad is anywhere in the world, anybody is being oppressed, any woman that is being abused, any child that is being killed, murdered, any type of oppression taking place, you and I need to raise our voice. If we have the authority and ability, we have to use the authority and ability granted to us, whatever capacity in the state, whatever the guidelines of the government, within that framework, we have the status, we have the ability, raise our voices, make action against oppression, no matter what form it comes in, through the guidance of Quran and Sunnah. This is our jihad, to end oppression. We are the model citizens helping our community understand that oppression is not something we tolerate. Doesn't matter who's doing it. Whether people believe it's oppression from the police department on the black community or the black community or people on the police department. To us, justice has no color. It has no ethnicity. Justice is for all. And that is the identity we need to make sure we attach our message to. That it is in the light of the Quran and Sunnah, it is in the light of our justice in Islam, and the perspective from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who has created all men and women. According to Him, He loves them all equally. For that purpose, we need to raise our voice and do whatever we can. A lot of politics involved. Can't get into all of those details. But understand the core message, that I stand for justice, I stand to end oppression. Jazakallah khair. أقول قولي هذا استغفر الله لي ولكم.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
الحمد لله علي الذات عظيم الصفات سميع السمات كبير الشأن جليل القدر رفيع الذكر مطاع الأمر جليل البرهان فقيم الاسم غزير العلم وحسين الحلم كثير الغفران جميل الثناء جزيل العطاء مجيب الدعاء عميم الإحسان سريع الحساب شديد العقاب أليم العذاب عزيز السلطان ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له في الخلق والأمر ونشهد أن سيدنا مولانا محمدا عبده ورسوله المبعوث للأسود والأحمر المعنوت بشرح صدر وفي ذكر. وقال الله تعالى في كتاب العزيز والفرقان المجيد بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم أما بعد فقد قال الله تعالى في كتاب العزيز والفرقان المجيد بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد أقم الصلاة. I'd like to request Hafiziyah to lead us in the prayer inshallah. May Allah SWT accept.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمد رسول الله أشهد أن محمد رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
استووا واعتدلوا يرحمكم الله. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين الضالين والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. إنا أعطيناك الكوثر فصل لربك وانحر إن شانئك هو الأبتر. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. الله أكبر. أستغفر الله أستغفر الله أستغفر الله. اللهم أنت السلام ومنك السلام تبارك رب اغفر وارحم وأنت خير.
Jazakallah khair. I'd like to request the third row to go first. Please remain seated. I'd like to request the third row to go first. Jazakallah khair. Yeah, just give some space, as we see and observe in the marketplaces, in other areas, please give some space. This is really going to be the main issue, is accomplishing the exiting and the entrance. And Jazakallah khair for your patience. I'd like to request the second row, please. Upstairs, same thing. Downstairs and upstairs. The rows closest to the exit should exit first. Others remain seated, please. I do not see you, cannot guide you, but use your best judgment. Basement, the last row first. Sisters area, since you're exiting from the front door, please, first row. First row may exit. Just again, get in line, please. First row. Walaikum assalam. Again, a reminder to keep these protocols and procedures in mind and remind each other. Reminder, inshallah, not an attack. Fourth row, please. Fifth row can get in line, please. Alaikum assalam, mashallah. Last row, please. Jazakallah khair. Hope everything is okay in the basement and sisters area as well. May Allah SWT accept. Assalamu alaikum.